Have you ever been exploring in the Midwest and found a cheap but really cool old building in the middle of a downtown that looks pretty neat? There are sadly reasons why you should not maybe open a business there right away. We did that. My wife's dream was to be an herbalist, and I wanted a bookstore. First, make sure you understand the law and legality of your business idea and that there's actually a market for it. See this? It's a commercial kitchen. We tried to have everything above board. There just wasn't a demand in the town of 8,000 people we picked. Now, the book side of the business was pretty good. We sold quite a few of them initially. When you first open up a new store in these towns, there's a lot of excitement that slowly trickles down into, meh, not what I really need. Because at the end of the day, people need food, water, shelter, and a little bit of entertainment. And if you aren't something that they actually need, your demand is going to plummet. Now I'm kind of riding on personality and my core audience of book lovers that I've grown to love and appreciate. Beyond that, it's the people that travel through town occasionally, and we're not a high traffic area. Each Midwest rural community has its own flavor, its own patterns, its own traditions, its own thoughts, and even the buildings in the downtowns. And there's very few similarities across these communities other than, say, like the 1980s agricultural crisis that hit the Midwest, where a lot of these downtowns closed down as farmers consolidated, and many of the individual purchasers went elsewhere to find their goods. And a few rich farming families don't really need all of the stuff you're selling. Another similarity is the large big box stores, which caused a lot of these small businesses to become obsolete in the quantity of products available, the variety, and the prices, which are very hard to compete with Walmart and Target and all the others that people drive an hour to go see. And for me, that's Barnes and Nobles. But Christian, is it all doom and gloom? What about my romantic little store? Well, you can probably make a living if you own everything and have very little overhead, and you build a good core audience, and you're careful about getting involved into politics and getting on the bad side of your small community, which we did. There's a lot of pitfalls and there's a lot of issues. And if you're in a high traffic area or a town that's a drive through seasonally, you might have very good seasonal crowds coming through. It's hard though, and it's not a very lucrative living unless you do it right. So maybe I should help you. I would like to help you. I think there's a lot of opportunity, but a lot of people might fail at this. So if you watch these videos, I will do my best. Have a good day. Good luck.